Okay, welcome to International Immunity Month. My name is Jo Ball-Wintrott. I'm very thrilled to have today with me for the second time, Heather Prince. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you, Jo. It's great to be here to reach out to everyone in the current circumstances.
Right, so we spoke on the first of the month because International Immunity Month, the very first one, because everything has to start somewhere, began at the first of this month of 2021. And this is a collective of experts around the world who are sharing their support, their expertise in all the different fields they can to help you through not only this month and this difficult time, but also help you in your life in general. And they are kindly donating, as am I suppose, their time to share their expertise and their knowledge. So Heather has kind of joined me on the first show. She's come on today. These live calls will be 30 minutes long. So we're finishing around 10:30. And if you would like to comment, please do. And this one today will be really focused on stress. Stress, without a doubt, kept popping up on our very first call from the three experts that were there, and all of the posts that the other experts are posting into the Facebook group. So please join the Facebook group, International Immunity Month, if you haven't already. Follow the Facebook page. Sorry, it's a page, not a group. So there's no membership. There's no kind of, commitment. It's just keeping a track and indulging yourself in this information that we're sharing for free. So this focus today is about stress because it really is one of the biggest triggers for our health systems, and immunity obviously is triggered by so much this time of year, especially in the winter months for certain parts of the hemisphere, northern hemisphere. But we wanted to focus on stress because Heather is a mindset and spiritual coach. She knows everything there is to know about energy, about healing, about harmony. So Heather has very kindly offered to do a meditation today. So I would like to suggest, Heather, in 5 minutes, we start the meditation. So I'm going to keep mentioning this because I think to do a live online meditation for about 10 minutes,
Yes.
will be a very special thing today because of what's happening. So we're just going to have a little bit of chat now just to cover over the power of meditation and what that is in relation to our immunity. So in 5 minutes at 10:10, we will start our meditation for 10 minutes. Please join us in a collective meditation that will be led today by the amazing Heather. So Heather is going to just, can I just ask you to share your beliefs and your experience around the kind of impact of stress and immunity and health?
I think the impact of stress is coming from our emotions. It's coming from our mental state of what we're thinking and what we're saying. For those of you that are aware of energy, we have an egg-shaped aura around us. Some people have the gift of seeing that aura, and even if they don't, in their language they might say, oh, you look a bit blue today, or you're looking a bit green round the gills, or they might say, oh my God, it's lovely to see you, you're like a ray of sunshine. And we use it in our language even if we don't on a conscious level understand what we're picking up on. We're picking up the essence, the energy, the vibe of that person. So when we're stressed, it affects different people in different ways. So it might be a tightness around here. It might be that our muscles are clenched, and therefore our body is not relaxed. When we relax our body, when we relax our muscles, when we do some deep breathing, a lot of people right now are experiencing anxiety. And in fact, a lot are experiencing panic attacks. I've experienced them myself many years ago, which set me on my journey of understanding the benefit of breathing and the benefit of visualization, meditation. And we shallow breathe here when we're feeling anxious or panicky. So a very simple technique when you are aware that you are feeling stressed is just to take a moment, 1 moment, to take a deep breath in through the nose, taking the oxygen all the way down to your belly button, as if you're filling up your balloon lungs. And then as you breathe out, it's like you're blowing out the candles on your birthday cake and you're flattening the balloons that you've just blown up. And that's how simple it is. You don't need to complicate it. If you're feeling stress anywhere in your body, we're going to do a meditation, as Joe said, for 10 minutes in a few minutes time, and we will work through every part of your body, and where you feel that tension, I will get you to breathe into that place and let it go. And literally 10 minutes of your day will help you release that stress, because we all know that stress leads to physical dis-ease.
So it's just a matter of making that sort of concerted effort, even though it shouldn't be an effort, but it is, isn't it? To stop what you're doing, take yourself to either the quietest room or just put relaxing meditation music on your earphones. If you're in a noisy home, you know, I've got my kids at home, I've got the dog around. So I put my earphones in like you've got yours now, and I just tune into some meditative music and do that breathing to start my meditation, which takes about 30 minutes. But that first bit of the breathing is so key, because when we're stressed, Heather, we start to focus on what I feel is like a small part of our body. That's what it feels like, stress to me. It's like it's either our brain or our, you know, there just feels like we narrow down our humanness to one tiny part of our body. And it could be, you know, emotional stress, or it could be work stress, like more in the cerebral form. But it's almost like we forget that we're completely human, isn't it? So breathing allows us to connect. Is that how you see it? How would you explain it?
I feel that when we focus on one thing, and that is the breath, you cannot focus on something else. So if I asked you to think of something very sad right now, your face is going to reflect that. But if I ask you to smile, it changes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It changes that moment, because you are doing something opposite. So when you focus on the breath, you're not focused on what you were. We have billions of thoughts, but what studies have found is we think the same thought again and again and again and again. So when we become emotionally aware, it's in what they now label as emotional intelligence. We have a choice. We have a choice. Do I keep thinking that same thought, or do I just take a moment and take back control? We've got no control over how long this current world situation is going to last. We've got no control over the weather outside today. We've got no control over somebody else and what they feel and what they say, but we've got control over self. So we can lead by example. And by us doing that one small thing, it's like the story of the butterfly that flapped its wings. It has an effect on the rest of the world that we live in. So if all of us did this, it would be a huge shift, a huge energy change. And we can control ourselves and do lots of self-care this year. We're in a new numerological year number 5. It's all about self-care, self-responsibility. I think that we all used to be really stressed, carry on our hamster wheel. If we didn't feel well, we'd run to the doctor's surgery, grab a prescription. If we didn't sleep, run to the surgery, get some insomniac pills. If we felt anxious, let's go and get some antidepressant pills. The world is changing. That isn't going to work anymore. It's about self-responsibility. Take responsibility for what you're putting in your mouth. I know that it's dry January, and a lot of people on the radio have said after they heard Boris last night, they went and had a drink. Why did they do that? Because they were filling their void of fear and anxiety with something that was familiar and comforting. That has to stop. Alcohol will lower the immune system. Our defense wall against the bacteria, against the viral infection, is our immune system. If you're going to drink, you're lowering your defenses. So it's very important to understand, and then you have choices. You can't go in and say, oh, I was absolutely fine and I ended up in hospital. I don't know why. Well, were you drinking lots of alcohol? Were you eating lots of sugar? You can do simple things like swapping your normal cup of tea for a green tea. I've shared a video on the Facebook page to share what you can do. And just to make simple changes, keep that defense up, keep that immune system up.
Yeah. And this is about doing it from your home now. You don't need to go to the doctors. This is really simple stuff that you can do right now. You can implement in your life right now, because the dog.
I do apologise.
Having a little moment, but it's important that people feel empowered, and many are feeling disempowered, especially right now with the latest. The focus of International Immunity Month is not to necessarily talk about what's happening right now in the bigger picture of certain vaccinations, everything else. What we're talking about right now is looking after our own health, and is focusing on our own health and doing it from our kitchens and our lounges and our bedrooms and our bathrooms, and doing it right now. So Heather, that's so much wisdom and knowledge in that. Thank you very much. And we are going to come on to a guided meditation now with you. So I really appreciate you doing this morning. I think that there are so many that need this. And like you say, we're all connected. Everything we do will support someone else, and they might not know that they have been supported, and they feel it. So by supporting ourselves, we can support those around us too, because that's how energy works. So I'm going to put you onto the main screen and let you do the guided meditation. I just ask everyone if you could allow yourself to either switch any noise off, or just bring yourself into the now and relax. And do whatever, just take 30 seconds now to change your environment around you, just so that you can allow yourself to engage with it fully. And then Heather will take us through. So just to confirm, this is for International Immunity Month. Join the Facebook page, follow the Facebook page, and you will experience what we're about to experience from Heather this morning on one of our live calls. So Heather, over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jo. First of all, I want to share with you that there is no right and no wrong about doing meditation. So if it helps you, you can get a candle, even if it's just a little tea light candle, and you can light it. If you have an aromatherapy burner, you can add in some essential oils. If you're feeling a bit low, citrus essential oils are great to smell when you're doing your meditation breathing. Now, you can sit down, you can uncross your arms, place your hands gently in your lap, put your feet on the floor without your ankles crossed. You are a stream of consciousness, so you don't want body language where it's crossed. If you wish to lay down, that's absolutely fine, whatever works for you. And just take a moment to lower your shoulders and just feel your hands resting in your lap, and take a nice deep breath in through your nose, all the way down to your belly button. Hold it for just a second and then breathe out as if you're blowing out the candles on your birthday cake. And we're going to do that again. Breathing in. And again, one more time. If you wish, you may now close your eyes. And starting at the top of your head, just feel any tension in your forehead or the back of your head, and just breathe normally and naturally, and breathe into where you're feeling any tension and release that tension on your out breath. Bring your focus down to your sinuses, your nose, your eyes, and if you feel any tension, again, breathing in naturally but mindfully, and breathing out and letting go of that tension. Bringing your focus down to your mouth, relax your jaw. Relax your ears. Breathing in and letting go of any tension on your out breath. Coming down through your neck and your throat. Feeling any tension, any tightness. This is the area of communication. It is your right to say, I feel. No one can dispute how you feel. Breathe in and breathe out. Moving your focus along to your shoulders. Dropping your shoulders, releasing any tension on your next out breath. Allowing that relaxation to run down your arms, into your hands and fingers. Allowing yourself to feel softer and more relaxed. Moving down into your upper chest and to your heart area. Breathing in and letting go of any tension on your out breath. Allowing your chest area to open and relax. And this is the area of love. Allow yourself to feel and accept love for yourself, warts and all. And take this moment to send out love to everyone, to everything. Sending out love. Moving down to your tummy. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting go of any butterflies that have been lingering in your tummy. And continue to breathe in and out in this area. And letting go any feelings of fear, any butterflies that are in this area causing that tenseness. And allow yourself to feel fully relaxed. Moving down to your hips and your pelvis. This is the area of your root energy center, your base center. This is about stability and security. So any tenseness here, breathe in and let it go on your out breath. Become aware of feeling your bottom secure and safe on the seat that is fully supporting you. Breathing in and breathing out, becoming aware of any tenseness in your legs. Allow your knees and ankles to feel soft and flexible. So you will be more soft and flexible in your life. Breathing in and breathing out and letting go of tension. And moving your focus to your feet. Feeling any tension in your feet and toes. And breathing that out, grounding you. Knowing that you are like a tree and you might be in a hurricane, but you can bend and you can be flexible and you will bounce upright again. Nothing is going to floor you. And now breathe in and breathe out. And just take a minute to feel how simple, how relaxed, how peaceful you are in this current moment. And now take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Give your fingers a wake up wriggle. You can rub your hands together. Wake up your toes and your feet. You can tap them on the floor. When you're ready, open your eyes. Stretch your arms up. Breathe in, breathe out. And come back. And well done.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather. That was so lovely. Really lovely. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, I needed that too this morning, even though I've done mine already.
And isn't it simple, Jo? Isn't it simple? 10 minutes out of your day. 10 minutes out of your day. And if you're saying, oh, well, I've got the kids and I've got this and I've got that, go in the bathroom, shut the door, tell everyone, leave me alone for 10 minutes. Yeah. And rather than sitting there reading a magazine, do this and it will shift everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you just feel in control again. You just feel like, no, I've got this. And I loved your tree analogy in the middle, because that was really powerful. I think, that's a lovely way to think of ourselves as trees. We've got strong roots that go into the ground. We're here, whatever happens, we're fine. We're good. We're sturdy. We're strong. That was really lovely.
And we're all in the same storm. We're all in the same storm. And if you think of the palm trees, they go with it, don't they? We need to be like the palm tree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for people to find your other meditations and your work, where do people need to
find I'm on YouTube. If they look up Heather Prince on YouTube, there's some other meditations on there.
Brilliant. So go to Heather Prince on YouTube. We've got our new banner up actually on the International Immunity Month. But Heather Prince on YouTube, and you can find all Heather's work and meditation.
And I've got two apps. I've got one app that you'll find on the App Store for the iPhone. which is happiness meditation. And there's another app, if you know anyone who's pregnant, it's meditation for pregnancy and birth. It's not exactly hypnobirthing, but it helps prepare the mother, the future mother, and it helps in the actual labour.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good, because there must be so many mums out there, pregnant ladies that are really struggling. And if you're about to go into labor and all of this is happening, or it's forthcoming, it must be another concern of stress, to be worried about the hospitals, to be worried about whether you're going to get the right care. It must be phenomenally traumatic for women to be dealing with that right now. So
it is a worry. And if anyone is watching this that knows anyone that is about to have a baby and we're in lockdown, please do speak to the midwives. They are the most wonderful ladies or men, and get reassurance that your partner is able to be with you, your birthing partner, and put your mind at rest, because all the worry beforehand is not the way to go. You need to be confident in what's going to happen and have your birth plan.
Yeah. So like any part of mental health, share it, ask, don't hold it in, because that's the worst thing we can do with worries, is hold them in. Is get them out in the open. Fantastic. Well, that was really lovely, Heather. Thank you for sharing that. And if you just joined, I think someone just joined us now, so go back to sort of minute 11 of this call. We started a guided meditation with Heather, and she went through a lovely meditation allowing us to get back into our bodies. This focus today on this session was very much about stress, and Heather's shared with us her expertise on what happens with stress. So if you'd like to go back to the beginning, then listen to that first nugget before the meditation, because we do need to be aware of how damaging stress is, and then we can know what to do with it. And even though you might not feel particularly incredibly stressed or suffering the classic symptoms of stress, stress manifests in different ways, isn't it? So it's about being centered and bring yourself back into yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just about which they now call or labeled emotional intelligence, and it's understanding yourself. We're all unique. Yeah, and we need to just recognize when we're getting these symptoms. So thank you so much, Heather. So this was our second call of International Immunity Month. Finally, please join and like our Facebook page. All of the videos and all the information from all the experts around the world, they're all sharing with you everything they can about immunity to help you right now control the very thing you can control, and that's you. So let's get healthier, let's focus on our immunity and feel empowered right now, not disempowered. We can take control. So I will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. GMT. We will have these calls Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. There'll be 30 minutes, and it will give you a chance for you to engage and hear from experts like Heather Prince. Heather, thank you so much to you and your dogs for giving this wonderful session this morning. Henry's very curious. He's saying hello.
Bless him. Well, it's great to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening. I hope you've enjoyed the session, and share and spread the word. Let's have more people talking about the one thing we should be talking about now, the only thing, immunity. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.